This is the MLB Excursion, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. David is our man to watch, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Craig Gentry will stand in to start things out, with his guys pretty fortunate to get out of that last half inning with the game still scoreless.
Yeah, they were able to dodge a bases-loaded situation. That could have gotten out of hand quickly, so maybe they can calm their guy down a bit by getting a couple runs here.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and just get the guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
So one away here with the bases empty, and set to stand in. Here's Sam Fuld. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Josh Donaldson will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now here it comes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. We played an inning. No score. He homered in the ballgame last night. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
The 1-1. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Yoenis Cespedes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 pitch. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first. John Jaso will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set, now the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there on a 2-2 to finally strike him out, but he got a good look at his pitches out there, so this is one of those at-bats that you can draw from later on in the ballgame.
Jed Lowry will stand in, hoping to put together a 2 or 3 hit game here as you see the numbers have fallen off a bit over these past 8 ball games. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The A's strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Jordanny Valdespin will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. And he takes ball 1. The pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that ball is out of here. And the home half of the 3rd starts with a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the A's are on the board first, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. Craig Gentry will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready now, the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here is Sam Fold now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Here now the 2-2. And that's swung out.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, you can get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect. You just feel like you have to swing at everything you see, and here he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Here we go, guys.
Ready now on 1-1. Grounded, foul.
Hey, get us out of here, huh?
Here's the 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him.
Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So with one away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work with this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Now he'll step off.
Hey, come on, guys.
Here's John Jaso now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1-2.
Tee it up, let it fly.
Here we go.
Misses. Ball 2. Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first.
I've heard that up there. Huh?
Here's another 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. We've played 4 full. The A's lead this one 1-0. Jordanny Valdespin will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Second baseman, Jordanny.
Now the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And the pitch.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Come on, dig, go on.
Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Coco Crisp will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. The 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Put the move on the board.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Up high. 2-1 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Good for strike two.
Come on, kid, get on for us. Here we go. You can do it.
2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at second. Nobody out. Full count offering on its way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Payoff pitch coming. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. Craig Gentry will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No one out now.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Hey, you guys, no one better. Let's go. Hey, get your pitch up there. Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
Here's a look over to first. Back in standing.
Yeah, let's go, big fella. Back him up now.
Again, a 1-2. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Sam Fuld will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
From the stretch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame.
And I can tell you, from facing guys like this my whole career, you may think you're getting a curveball, but when a guy's throwing in the high 90s, it's darn near impossible to sit on it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Starting to look like not only are they not going to walk him, but they're indeed going to challenge him.
And we've seen that mentality backfire many a time before. But you got to give him a little bit of credit on the mound. He's not
in the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. A's have to settle for just the one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 2-1. Brandon Moss come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And he misses again, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
God, not me. Maybe once or twice.
The 2-2 coming. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here he comes on 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. Yoenis Cespedes stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
John Jaso is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. 3-1. 3-2.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Come on, Athletic. Hey, get your bitches driving. Hey, like you can up there, huh?
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Jed Lowry will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
He waits, now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Jordani Valdespin step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
Keep in mind, got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, we've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Now a big swing as this is popped up, and I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. The M's lead it 5-2. Coco Crisp will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Look at ball 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches are all going to be down in the strike zone, so you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the left.
Here is Sam Fold now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll step off and try and reset. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the M's 5 and the A's 2. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and it's the Washington-bred left-hander Eric O'Flaherty that gets the call. Handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 6-2. Good night from Oakland.
2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian, finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. David is in that spotlight, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "He ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. J.B. Shuck will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off from a halo.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, and when you're playing good baseball, suddenly first place starts coming into clearer focus. It really made up some ground here this past week or so.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout. Here comes a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, look now at the scouting report for this hard-throwing teenage phenom. Eric Ibar will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
5-bar waits on the 1-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now the 1-2. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Now, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, making back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup, set the table.
Josh Hamilton will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here comes the 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Albert Pujols will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. One strike to Pujols. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first down.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat. And as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 41 RBIs. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. Howie Kendrick will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the 2-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. David Freese would be next. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're down 1-0. David Freese makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here it comes. 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. Chris Iannetta will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The 1-2 with one away. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 2-2. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
This is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Stepping in now, Caleb Gindel. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Set down on strikes to start the home first. And he gets ahead 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. On the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Eric Ibar will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Hence, it's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Fouled back. One strike offering now to Hamilton. On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Josh Hamilton. Number 14 on the season, and the Angels have made it a 3-1 ball game. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that will kick off the scoreboard out there in right. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Cole Calhoun will dig in here. Flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. Is this my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Here he comes, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Yeah, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't allow that first walk. He's worked it back to full count now after being behind in the count 3-0.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Howie Kendrick will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle.
Right here, easy.
To go the short way to Miller, and that ends the inning. Angels get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Seattle leads this one 3-1. David Freese will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Chris Iannetta will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
1-1 on the way. A chance here for Miller at short. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Caleb Gindel will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one
Pitch
better.
on the way.
Hey, place it first, place it first.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Go. Hey, give yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
1-2.
Hey, give yourself right here. Let's go.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. J.B. Shuck will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, come on, guys.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mariners are on top, 3-1. Eric Ibar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
The 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. The pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. And with the tying run in the on-deck circle, the question, does he take a look at another one here?
He just might. You're still going to see a good pitch on 3-2, even if this one's a strike.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Josh Hamilton will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now a swing and a ground ball. And after that head-scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
I know you got a good defensive catcher. You'd like to keep him involved, maybe play a little catch, but why are you throwing the ball to him?
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
And here's where the Angels just have to start coming up with a key hit or 2.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Should be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And Albert swings and misses as he's set down for the first out. Cole Calhoun will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He's set, now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error for the Angels so far. And And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And so far, that's been the tale of this game in a nutshell. Way too many pitches being swung at out of the strike zone. I mean, it's almost getting comical now, and if I'm pitching on the mound, I wouldn't throw anything close to the strike zone.
Howie Kendrick will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. David Freese will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. The Mariners lead it 3-2. Kenneth Rudolph is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Chris Iannetta will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Shadows starting to fall over this Southern California afternoon as it's been a good contest so far.
It really has. Both pitchers, they've been as advertised. It's been a tightly played game, and the scoreboard shows it.
Here's the pitch. There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away.
Hey, nobody away. Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Here comes another 0-2.
Put him away.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning.
Caleb Gindel will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. To 2-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
The 2-2 coming. Full count. 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Offensively this afternoon, we're led by the man you see here, Howie Kendrick. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
Everybody, everybody.